You enter. The air sharpens. No words, no welcome, only eyes that weigh. Every step you're measured, never greeted. Silence presses from every corner. Here, value isn't spoken, it's sensed, it's set. This is not a room for hope, it's a place of consequence. Everyone sees what you carry before you open your mouth. Every glance is a calculation. Every stillness is a verdict. You wonder if you belong. You wait for a sign, but none appears. There are no invitations here, only thresholds. Hunger for approval marks you as prey. Need is noticed first and it is punished. You see others try to prove themselves. They speak quickly, laugh loudly, rush to fill the silence. But this place is immune to effort. The door shuts quietly on those who beg for space. Most are forgotten before their second word. The rare few last. They stand still. They offer nothing that isn't earned. Presence, not explanation, is their currency. This is where your price is set. Set it low and you vanish. Set it high and you become the exception. No one else will decide for you. Most never understand why the room turns cold. They blame the crowd, the rules, luck. But the law here is older, sharper. You are what you respect in yourself. No more, no less. If you want to be seen, set your own value. If you want to survive, hold your line before a single word. Subscribe, because in this world only the self-respecting are remembered. No one will raise your value above what you show. This is the first law, the coldest truth. You set your standard and the world copies it. Everything begins and ends there. You think you can hide it, uncertainty, doubt, apology, but it seeps out. It walks ahead of you into every room. It fills the air around your words. Others notice before you speak. People decide your worth by what you let happen. If you hesitate, they push. If you flinch, they test. If you apologize for breathing, they forget you existed at all. You may dress for power, but posture betrays you. You may use the right words, but your eyes confess. No one believes your story if you cannot believe yourself. In this world, everyone scans for weakness. Every environment is a silent auction. The highest bidder is always the one who believes their own price. Those who doubt themselves are sold cheap. No one waits to offer more. If you lower yourself to be liked, you become disposable. If you shrink to fit someone else's expectation, you vanish. You cannot blame the world for what you refuse to enforce. Stand firm. Let your presence set the price before your voice tries to. Dignity comes first, everything else follows. You don't have to be loud. You only have to refuse what you don't deserve. People will notice, they always do. Self-appraisal is not about pride. It is survival. If you don't decide your value, no one will ever offer it. And nothing, no skill, no beauty, no effort, can compensate for its absence. The moment you ask for respect, you give it away. A single glance of need and the room marks you as less. Those who chase approval are never followed. They are tolerated, ignored, sometimes used, never valued. Respect is not a gift. It is a line you draw that cannot be crossed. When you beg, you tell the world you are unsure. The strong do not beg. They make their standard clear without saying a word. You see it everywhere. Someone laughs a little too loud. Someone leans in hoping for acceptance. Someone changes shape to fit what they think the room wants. It never works. Begging is loud, even in silence. It seeps through your body, your tone, your timing. Those who notice move away. No one trusts a person desperate for approval. The world tests you in quiet ways. A joke at your expense, a slight delay in attention, a question meant to see if you fold. If you defend, if you chase, you lose. Your value drops with every apology, every eager gesture. Soon you're invisible, not hated, just irrelevant. You don't have to fight for space, you only have to refuse to kneel. The difference is instant. When you stand for yourself, the world stands back. Never ask for what you must demand. Never explain your worth to those who can see it. If you want respect, let your refusal to beg be the first thing they notice, and the last thing they forget. One moment is all it takes. You let a slight pass. You laugh it off, pretend it doesn't matter. But everyone saw it. The room watched as you betrayed yourself. It starts small. A comment ignored. A joke made at your expense. You say nothing. You hope the world will be kind. But the world is not kind. It is quick to judge and slow to forgive. Each time you accept less, your value drops. You teach others how to treat you. You become easy to overlook, easy to use. Invisible, every room learns your boundaries by what you let go. You can't repair this with words. No speech can erase that first surrender. Apologies mean nothing after you've shown your limit. Regret is a shadow. It lingers, but it does not restore what was lost. People remember who stood up and who stayed silent. They notice who vanished at the first sign of pressure. Trust is replaced by calculation, respect by convenience. You try to win back ground, but it's never the same. The cost of self-betrayal is permanent. The world trusts only those who protect themselves. You must hold your line. You must call out what you will not allow. This isn't drama. It's survival. Boundaries are not loud. They are quiet, certain, immovable. Betray yourself once and the world keeps the score. Hold your ground and even your enemies hesitate. There are no second chances for those who show weakness first. In every room, respect begins and ends with you. Every word is a test. The more you explain, the less you are heard. Justification is a trap. It drags you down. It exposes you. People sense weakness in long explanations. They listen for cracks, for signs you are unsure. A single reason given is all they need. If you defend, they question. If you explain, they push again. Silence is different. It's heavy. It's not emptiness. It is presence. Those who stand silent force others to guess. Uncertainty is powerful. It makes the room adjust to you. You never have to prove yourself. Not to those who matter. Those who demand answers do not respect you. Those who already respect you never ask. A strong presence is quiet. Let your face answer for you. Let your body say enough without a word. The less you reveal, the more you hold. You keep your power by holding your tongue. Most people talk too much. They fill the air, hoping to be understood. But every word gives the room a weapon. You can't take words back. You can only lose ground. When pressed, pause. When challenged, listen first. Say what's needed, nothing more. When you do speak, every sentence lands hard. Your silence is a wall. Let them come to you. Defend nothing. Justify nothing. Let your boundaries speak in the space where words end. In this world, silence is the sharpest answer you have. If you're always there, you become invisible. Familiar faces fade. The room forgets what it can always touch. Too much presence kills all mystery. Scarcity is power. It sharpens memory. People crave what they cannot have. Absence is a weapon, silent, unseen, unforgettable. You think showing up means you'll be noticed. You believe consistency brings respect. But the world marks you down with every unbroken presence. Attention shifts. You become the wallpaper. Make yourself rare. Speak less. Appear less. Reveal less. Let people notice your absence. Let them wonder what you're doing. When you step away, you reset the value of your presence. You return stronger, more remembered, more sought after. A single appearance after absence lands 10 times heavier than constant noise. This is not about playing games. It's about protecting your worth. The world is hungry for new, for rare, for mysterious. The ones who stay just out of reach command every room. Stay too long and you lose your edge. Give too much and you lose your price. Let them miss you. Let them wait. Scarcity is not coldness. It is respect for yourself. Your time is valuable. Your energy is limited. Never spend it all in one place. The rare are remembered. The common are forgotten. Build distance. Watch your value rise. The world cannot ignore what it cannot possess. Boundaries are not walls, but they are lines you never let blur. You don't need to shout. You don't need to argue. A quiet no is stronger than 1,000 protests. People watch how you react to pressure. They push, they test, they probe for weakness. If you fold, they never forget. If you hold steady, they remember that too. Setting limits is not about drama. It is not about spectacle or anger. The strongest message is delivered in calm. You correct quietly. You state your limit once, and then you keep it. A room respects certainty. Certainty is silent, steady, never explained. You don't have to defend your line. You just never move it. Those who cross your line once will try again. The world always returns to where you've made an exception. If you tolerate disrespect even once, it grows. If you hold your boundary even gently, it becomes legend. The powerful are defined by what they do not allow. No need for conflict, only clarity. You protect your ground by standing still. Others may talk, complain, or attempt to negotiate. You answer with quiet presence. No anger, no performance. People soon learn where you stand. They either adapt or disappear. The world respects those who do not explain their boundaries. Every time you hold your line, you teach others how to treat you. You do not have to raise your voice, you just have to be immovable. That is how respect becomes automatic. You don't argue for your worth, you prove it. The world is unmoved by words alone. They watch for what you do, not what you claim. Every time you defend, you sound uncertain. Each explanation lowers your standing. Apologies echo louder than confidence ever could. Power is seen in action, not debate. In every room, eyes study you. They remember the one who solved the problem, not the one who talked about it. They trust the hand that fixes, not the mouth that promises. Actions settle all arguments before they start. You never have to announce your standard, you show it. A person who honors their own time, keeps their word, and never begs to be seen is respected in silence. Those who are loud about their value usually have little left to give. You correct mistakes quickly. You make decisions and move forward. No drama, no speeches. Presence is proof. The way you carry yourself settles every doubt. Let others explain. Let them justify. You remain steady, unbothered, moving. People sense the difference. They sense your certainty. Defend nothing. Demonstrate everything. Let your choices answer for you. In this world, the loudest have the least. The silent doers become the standard. When someone tests you, respond with action. Don't argue, don't plead, do what is needed. Step away if respect is denied. Your worth is never set by debate. It's set by how you act when no one believes you. That's how power grows. That's how respect becomes your shadow. Giving can be a trap. Too much too soon, and you train others to take you for granted. The world learns fast. What is freely offered is easily ignored. You become the easy option, never the rare reward. People value what they work for. If you give endlessly, you empty yourself. Your energy drains, but the world only asks for more. There's no gratitude, only expectation. The powerful know how to say yes, but they know how to say no even more. They give with thought. Their generosity has limits. They never pour themselves out for those who would waste it. You teach others how to treat you with every gift. A favor once, respect. A favor always, servitude. Keep something for yourself. Protect your time, your kindness, your presence. Overgiving doesn't make you loved. It makes you a resource, not a person. People notice when you set limits. Your value rises the moment you refuse. Generosity is strongest when it's rare. The world waits for the one who isn't always available. They work harder. They remember you when you step away. If you want to be respected, guard what you give. Make your effort valuable by making it scarce. The strongest gift is given with intention, not desperation. Never give everything. Leave something behind. Your worth increases every time you hold back. Respect grows with every no you deliver. That is the law the world never says but always enforces. The moment your value is questioned, you have a choice. Stay and beg or leave and be missed. The world respects those who don't cling. Clinging is the mark of the desperate. Power is found in the quiet exit. Most people linger too long. They wait for a thank you that never comes. They hope for recognition, hope for respect, hope that things will change. The truth is cold. Once you're taken for granted, you're rarely remembered at all. Leaving isn't defeat. It's self-respect in action. The strongest never fight for scraps. They disappear at their peak, not their decline. Absence is felt more than presence. Step away, and your silence speaks for you. The room wonders where you went. They notice the gap you left. They recall your worth only after it's gone. Walking away takes courage. You might fear you'll be forgotten. But the forgotten are always the ones who stayed too long, not the ones who left early. Leaving resets your value. It forces others to reconsider what you brought. The door may close behind you, but dignity walks with you. Never beg for space in any room. Never plead for a place where your worth isn't recognized. When respect ends, so does your time. Hold your line. Stand up, step out, leave before they think to push you. The rarest value is the one they can't reach. Those who walk away first are the ones talked about last. The world watches who stands beside you. Every ally, every companion, every voice in your corner is part of your legend. You reveal your standards by what you tolerate, not what you announce. Keep flatterers close and you become easy to deceive. Let disrespectful people linger and others wonder if you're the same. Users, takers, and loud talkers define your shadow. They set the limits of your authority before you say a word. You can't claim respect if your circle betrays you. You can't demand loyalty if you accept disloyalty and silence. People look for weakness in your choices. They measure you by your tolerance, not your words. Cut loose those who drain you. Distance yourself from those who gossip, sabotage, or make excuses. You set the tone with every inclusion and every exclusion. Your allies must reflect your standard. They must guard your name when you're not in the room. One weak link exposes the whole chain. Build your circle with care. Choose those who match your drive, your dignity, your loyalty. If someone lowers your standard, they threaten your place in every room. Reputation is not just what you say, it's who you keep near. A strong circle multiplies your presence. A weak one bleeds you dry. Let the world see your boundaries through your associations. They will treat you as you treat yourself, and as you treat your circle. The company you keep is your silent introduction. Make sure it commands respect before you ever speak. Needing nothing is a magnet. It draws attention without effort. Those who chase approval are forgotten. Those who stand apart are noticed. Indifference is not coldness. It's confidence that you don't need the crowd. The world senses it instantly. People move toward those who move for no one. You see it in every room, the one who watches, the one who waits, never rushes, never tries too hard. All eyes return to them. Approval is a trap. Chase it, and it runs further away. Ignore it, and it seeks you out. Needing nothing gives you power over everything. You don't have to show off. You don't have to explain why you're there. Stand in silence, own your space, and let them come to you. Most will try too hard. They laugh too quickly. They reach out too soon. They say yes to everything, hoping to be liked. But indifference changes the rules. People want what they can't easily have. Indifference does not mean being rude. It means knowing your own value without needing to announce it. It means walking away when you must without a single word. The powerful are calm. They are unbothered. They are remembered long after the crowd changes. Let your presence be rare. Let your approval be scarce. Be the one who waits to be chosen, not the one begging to be seen. Authority is silent. Indifference is its weapon. The world always turns toward the one who stands alone, unmoved. Words have weight. Every sentence cuts or binds. Too many and you lose all edge. Too few and you become a mystery. Sometimes feared, always noticed. Most people waste words. They talk to fill space. They explain, apologize, smooth things over, but the powerful choose every word as if it were a blade. A single measured line can silence a room. One calm no can stop a crowd. If you use words carelessly, people stop listening. But if you speak rarely and with purpose, everyone leans in. You do not owe explanations. You do not owe stories. Your presence should do most of the speaking for you. Let your voice come last, never first. People will try to draw you out. They will ask, prod, joke, even provoke. The room wants you to give yourself away. Never do it. Answer what matters, ignore what doesn't. Your refusal to talk is noticed more than any speech. When you do speak, be precise. Make each word a boundary, a statement, a standard, a sharp line that no one crosses. Language can protect or expose. Be known for saying little but meaning everything. Let your words cut, never comfort. In a world of noise, the sharpest voice is the one that rarely speaks. Respect follows the person who holds their tongue and draws their blade only when it truly matters. Show too much and you become ordinary. Reveal everything and you become easy to read, easy to use. The world hungers for mystery. Those who guard it hold the highest value. You don't have to be a ghost. You only have to keep some things hidden. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Let them question your next move. Mystique is power in silence, in unanswered questions. People push for details. They want to know your plans, your feelings, your limits. Don't give them everything. Hold back. Say less than you know. Keep your intentions close. The more you reveal, the more you lose control. Transparency makes you predictable. Predictable people are easy to bypass, easy to betray. Power grows in shadows. It's not about secrets. It's about keeping the room uncertain. Make them work for every answer. Let them fill the gaps with respect, not assumption. A little silence goes further than 1,000 confessions. Let your actions suggest more than your words ever reveal. When you guard your mystique, people think twice before they test you. They hesitate before they challenge. You remain above, never among the crowd. What's left unsaid is your strongest armor. Let the world chase what it can never quite touch. Mystique is the mark of those who survive and those who are remembered. Your name walks ahead of you. It opens doors or slams them shut. Reputation is built one act at a time and destroyed in a moment. People talk. They remember everything, your victories, your mistakes, your silences. A single slip is often repeated more than a lifetime of discipline. You cannot control every rumor, but you can control your standard. Protect your word. Stand by your decisions. Be quick to fix a mistake, but never quick to blame. Your circle matters here. Who defends your name when you're not there? Who spreads truth? Who fights the whispers? Loyalty is earned, not demanded. Never ignore a crack in your reputation. What starts small becomes a storm. Answer disrespect fast. Don't let lies take root. Let your actions clean your name. Every room you enter, people listen for echoes. They look for signs, trust, authority, danger. If your reputation is solid, you need few words. If it's broken, even truth sounds hollow. Guard your name like a fortress. Let no one breach it. Let no one question where you stand. Build trust with action, never promises. Loyalty to yourself and your standards must never fail. When your reputation is strong, you move with ease. When it's weak, every step is uphill. Your name is your shield. Defend it every day. Let it speak for you, even in your absence. Trust is not a given. It is earned slowly, tested daily, lost in an instant. Most people present a face, few show their truth. The world is filled with masks, with actors, with pretenders. Every new person is a question, not an answer. Don't rush to open your guard. Test intentions with small risks. Watch how they react to no. See how they handle distance, silence, denial. Praise is easy to give. Loyalty is hard to prove. Never trust words without action. Never believe devotion that has not survived pressure. People tell you what you want to hear. They offer compliments, promises, friendship. But motives hide under flattery. True loyalty reveals itself when there is nothing to gain. Your respect for yourself is seen in whom you trust. If you accept false praise, you invite betrayal. If you surround yourself with those who fail your standards, you become their victim. Let time do the sorting. Those who stay through silence, through setbacks, are the ones worth keeping. Everyone else drifts away, as they should. Trust is a fortress with a narrow gate. Let few inside. Test everyone at the threshold. Your safety depends on your discipline. When the test is failed, close the door. No apology, no explanation. Let only the proven near your name, your plans, your life. Test all, trust few. This is the only rule that keeps you safe when respect is currency and betrayal costs everything. This is where most stories end. Forgotten. The room empties, the crowd changes, and no one remembers who waited for approval, who begged for a seat. Those who respected themselves leave a mark. Their absence is felt. Their name is spoken long after the door closes. Self-respect is the only currency that lasts beyond the moment, beyond the noise. You see the difference in every room. The one who held their line is remembered. The one who vanished for lack of courage is erased. You cannot beg to be valued. You must decide your worth and defend it until the silence falls. Self-respect is not noise, not pride, not performance. It is quiet. It is unbreakable. It is the shadow that lingers when you're gone. People tell stories about those who never compromised. They admire those who left when the price dropped. They envy those who were rare, who were missed, who never apologized for their own standard. Most will never understand the law. They'll trade dignity for comfort, attention, or approval and vanish for it. But a few will set their own value, stand silent when tested, and leave the world changed. Be one of the few. Set your price. Live it. Never lower it for anyone. Subscribe, because in the end, only those who respect themselves become legends. Everyone else disappears.